गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभुं। Janitai Haribol, my dear devotees, how are you all? Sorry for late. Maybe you are waiting and 10 minutes late today. Because today it was a very, for us, today is the disappearance day, Tirobhav Tithi of my father, Pathak Samrat Prabhupad Srila Madan Gopal Goswami Mahodaya. I offer my pranam, all my respect to his lotus feet. Today it's really very special for me and for us also. Same words I have to say. I'll never repay his debt. My debt for him. All my teaching, it was finalized by him. Yes, I also got lesson and I also learned from Prabhupada Nishita Kumar Goswami. But the finalization of any topics, my father, who known as Katha Shilpi, that time most of the scholars and the Srotas, devotees, they says he was the artist of words. A perfect acharya. And from my childhood, in all steps of my life, I got a new teaching from him, always. Yes, from my childhood, how we are prepared by him. It was not so easy. It was tough. His teaching was very strong to us. Maybe in one event in our temple, Bhoga was very nice, Prasad was very nice. So maybe we are taking Prasad, and at the end of Prasad, a big size of sweets. Maybe I am taking that sweets, big size of sweets, because I love sweets. So my father, that time, at the same time, you have not only eat this, you have not only take this prasad, Rajbhog, this big sweet, you must keep it in your heart that you have to serve Radha Madan Mohan in that way. In that way you have to serve. how he teaches us swimming, what the other parents they're doing, that they'll put their arms on the beneath of the stomach, so the children's they'll do this, they'll throw their arms and feet in a very deep water. And when I'm just near to just go down to the water, so that time you'll go and you'll save. And then he used to say to me, you have to know, nobody will be with you there preaching. You have to do it alone. Ever will go for preaching for a long time. When once I was going out for a long time preaching with my father. So when we're just near to our temple room, offer pranam to Radha Madan Mohan, to Samadhi Mandir, to Guru Varga, and then he said, very carefully look at this house, all the temple. Meet your relatives here, your wife, your daughter, everyone. Maybe by your preaching, anything will happen with you, that you will not come back here alive. So whenever you will go out from this temple, just meet with everyone in that way. That is your last meeting with them, personally. In that way, we are taught by him. That time, it was very strong to accept this all. But now, I'm realizing this. It was perfect for us. It was perfect for us. Really, mainly for me. It's really very perfect. So I'm really grateful. I'll never repay. I'm very fortunate that I born here in this world and I got my father, Prabhupada Madan Gopal Goswami. Very strong. It was his teaching. So that's why now in any problem, we're not afraid about problem. Anything will come in front of us. It will be solved by Nitai Chad. And not only that, not only about preaching, where, what, to whom, what to say, how to behave, how to use microphone, everything he teaches. And then about organization. About organization, It was the most important teaching from him. That's why now we are here where we are. It is by his teaching. We used to get lesson about the scriptures, Samvad, Bhagavad, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and all the other scriptures from Nishita Kumar Goswami. But at the same time, our Shiksha Guru used to say, my son, Prem, I am teaching you the commentaries, the Sanskrit version. But you must finalize how to present this from your father. Because your family has a very special tradition for giving lecture. And only it will go from blood to blood, not by teaching. Otherwise, I followed 1,000 times your grandfather's lecture, your lecture, but I'm telling you the truth, I'll never. Whatever they're doing, it's always spontaneous. And only you can get it because you're the same blood. It's family tradition. No one can give such kinds of lecture. Only in your tradition it is there. So you must finalize. And your father is the great. How to do this? So always, any topics we are finalizing from our father, Prabhupad, Gopal Goswami. Today is his Tirobhav Tithi. It is also very special when he departed this material world. More than 5 times he got very strong, very big brain hemorrhage. He was in Calcutta Apollo Hospital. But always he used to say that I'll not die on Black Moon stage. My desire to live this world in full moon stage, Shukla Paksha. And he was completely fit. He was completely fit just at the ending day of Gaur Purnima festival in Tripura, Agartala. On the day of Gaur Purnima, that day, all the other year he used to give lecture on Mahaprabhu. But that year, on 2008, on Gaur Purnima day, he did something different. He just described all his activities all over his life. And then he said bye-bye to all devotees. He was completely fit, full fit. And he said that my grandfather, he started Seva here in Tripura. My father continued. I also served all Tripuravasi. I introduced my two sons here, and now I'm introducing your next Shevak servant, and he was Govinda Gopal. That day he introduced Govinda Gopal to Tripura, to the devotees, that now your next servant is Govinda Gopal. And say, now my duty is finished. Now the time to say goodbye. But no one got this point. Just next day, he got this brain attack, CVA, cardiovascular attack. And near about 3 months, he was in hospital in Calcutta, Apollo Hospital, Apollo Clinicals. At the end, the last brain hemorrhage was 8 days before he left his body. So doctor said, when he got that attack, doctor said maybe 2 or 3 hours. But when 2 days passed, 3 days passed, doctor said, how is it possible? How one can survive? How one can be in that situation with this great brain hemorrhage? Maybe, so we asked to the team leader of that doctor, and he was Dr. Horst Join. He said, maybe what I can explain, because your world, you are all Vaishnava, and your world is completely different. Maybe some sadhana is left, or maybe he is waiting for someone to meet. And you know who was that person he was waiting to meet? He was Krishna Baba. The last person, the most nearest person, came to meet him, and he was the last. Before all the person they came, they met. Krishna Baba came. And he spent 2 or 3 hours in front of him with that same Sheva. Because when he was here in Navadip, when he used to travel with my father to everywhere to help him for preaching and for others. So always he used to do Harinam with one small cut. He used to do Harinam. Always he will be next to my father and he will do Harinam. Even in the traveling also. Exactly that service. Krishna Baba. 2 or 3 hours he was there in front of. He was in coma, but I know he was listening. and he said bye-bye to him. And in front of him, he asked his permission that, Dada Prabhu, tomorrow I want to go to Navadvip. So next day he came here. So last night, when he was there in Apollo Hospital, I came back to Navadvip because next day he will come here with the devotees. And next day when he was here at the noon time, just after we took prasad, and I said to Prankrishna Baba Kaku, today my father's health is not good. So only he said, now Radharani will take him. Just after 10 minutes, we got that news. He departed. So when I got that news, he departed, suddenly I called him. He just started from Navadvip to go back to Calcutta. So again he came back. And until his last rituals, he was there. And all the time, he did Harinam Sankirtan. Today is that day, Tirubhav Tithi of my father. So I offer my pranam, respect, and I offer myself to his lotus feet, from whom, by whom, I am Premgopal. And which topics? Now we are listening Raya Ramananda Samvad. Exactly I am following his lecture. How he described. Exactly I am following his lectures. How he described. And from today 5:30, I'll start Uddhava Sandesh in Bengali from my YouTube channel. So the Bengalis, they can subscribe YouTube channel of me if they want to listen. And that also will be there in Uddhava Samvad. I'll follow 2 lectures. One by my father and other one is Prabhupad Premgopal Goswami. His lecture. So I know both of their lecture are sweeter than anything. But sorry, it will be only in Bengali. We'll continue here in AB our daily topics. So now the time is no more left. Sorry, because I was in emotion, because lots of memory there, endless, countless memory, because all the part of my life, that one lesson from him. In every point. And I travel so much with him in so many places. It's more than my brother. He used to travel all over Bangladesh and here in India, different places. And he used to take me most of the time. So that's my brother also says, you are very fortunate because you hear his lecture directly. So that is why whenever some points is coming, so my brother also asking me on this point what my father, my Bapi used to say. Or when I'm listening his lecture, if there is something special, so I'll add. I'll go to him, I'll say, Bapi, that means my father. In this lecture, he used in this way. So I'm really very fortunate. But my storage is short, very small storage. That's why I don't know how much I could keep from him. What is there inside me? Everything is your property. It's not mine. It is for devotees. It is not for me. It is for devotees. So, how will I get the blessings, mercy from the devotees? I'll share all my realization, all my lesson from my life, from my father, from my all Shiksha Gurus. So, now we'll start to continue our topics. Raya Ramananda Samvad. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he absorbed because he loved to hear about his parents. He said, he confessed, yes, Rai, you are right. Prabhu kahi, iho tam aage kaho. You are right, Rai. It's great, but you know, there is also limitation. They cannot do everything with Krishna. They have also Satantramai Shiva, completely different. But that Satantramai, it's specialized in their own mood. That means in Vatsalya Prem. They cannot cross their limits. Father and mother, and like them, they all, they can do anything. Then also, there is limits. They cannot cross that limits. So Mahaprabhu said, Rai, it's great. Yes, it's great. I love this parental mood. Vatsalya Prem. Because they proved Sri Krishna, Swam Bhagwan is not a liar. What he said, he know how to follow. Always he says something, he said something, but there was no one to prove that he is right. but by Vatsalya Prem, the associates of this love. And they proved, yes, Bhagavan is really under control of pure love. If one can offer, so they can do anything with him. They can do anything with him. But but they have to follow their limits. How much the parents can go, but by their love, they proved one can tie Swam Bhagavan. One can hypnotize Swam Bhagavan. One can control Bhagavan. One can give form of Bhagavan to Bhagavan. So, right, it's really great love. But if there is more higher something, please tell me. प्रभु कहे हो तुम आगे कहो आर. कांता प्रेम सर्वो सार. Yes, Prabhu. There is more higher. Kanta Prem, beloved mood for Krishna. And the truth is there about Vrindavan. Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha. Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha. Swam Bhagwan Sri Krishna, he is Kanta, lover. And all others, they are Kanta, beloved. So Prabhu, that Kanta Prem is the highest. Sarva Saddha Sar. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, he asked, why, right? For what? Kanta Prem is the most highest most. Because Srimad Bhagavat said, Yo Udagat Brajasundari now. It is said in Srimad Bhagavat. There is no one to compare with them, to whom Krishna embraced by his arms. With whom who are loved by Krishna from his heart. And you know, Prabhu, Lakshmi Devi, she also wants that Ashisha, the mercy, the blessings, like them. All the angels, all the demigods, they are praying for that love. which love they have, all the Braja Sundari they have in their heart for Krishna. How they pleased Krishna. How they attracted the mind of Krishna. So they also want to attain such kinds of love for Krishna, but they never. They never. How they can? How they can? Because they are blessed. They are accepted by Krishna. Krishna wants such kinds of love from them. That is why they can give, they can offer such kinds of love to Krishna. You know, Prabhu, sometimes Krishna also feeling ashamed to see their love. In Rasa Lila, when Bhagwan was disappeared from that place, when Sri Krishna was disappeared from Rasa Mancha, the stage of Rasa Lila, when after he examined and judged all the Brajgopis, at the beginning he didn't accept them. Not at the beginning, he accepted. When Krishna blown his flute, he started to play his flute, and they ran to him. That time, after they came, everyone in front of Krishna, then Krishna tested their heart. Aha, Swagatam, Shushwagatam, Swagatam Mahabhaga, Priyankin Karvaniva, Brajasyanamayan Kachit Brutagamana Karanam. How they ran to Krishna. They lost their concerns. They lost their concerns. They ran to Krishna. They forgot everything. Even they forgot to rearrange their dresses, and surprising truths, more so, some of them any dress. But when they got that invitation by flute, they start their journey towards Krishna. How one very thirsty person, he is running towards water, pond, river. In that way, same way, all the Brajavadhus, they run towards Krishna. That way, when they arrive that place, reach in that forest where Krishna is, how Krishna welcomed them? Oh, Swagatam, Sushwagatam. Welcome, welcome. All the Brajavadhus, welcome. In the forest, And then he asked, but at the midnight, why you were here? Vrtagamano karanam. Can you tell me why all of you are here? Because all of you are very beautiful, young girl, married. Maybe it is not good for you. And also not good for me. If all the people of Braja, they'll know that you are here, so they'll start to blaspheme me. And not only me, also to you. In your house, there is your families, your husband, your family members, your duty to take care of them. Why you are here? Whenever I'll start to play flute, so always you are coming here. So maybe I cannot play flute because of you. Because if I'll start to play flute, so you will come here near to me. Why? At the midnight? Is it normal? Is it natural? It is not good. Pratiyat brajamni hoste ostri bhishmadhama. Go back to your house. But how long time they will tolerate that kinds of words from Krishna? Then they start to answer, oh Krishna, really? You really don't know why we are here? You call us and now you are asking why we are here? Listen, we have no desire. We don't have any desire to stay here anymore. But you know, Krishna, we are in a great problem because our senses, they are not following our command. Because we offer everything to you. We are commanding our senses. No more here. But they don't want to go separate from here. We are requesting our eyes, don't look at Krishna. But our eyes forgot how to close. We are requesting our mind, don't think about Krishna. But always it is thinking about you. We are requesting our feet, go away from this place. But he is not following our command. You know why, Krishna? Because maybe all those senses are connected with us. But they are not following our command. They are not under control of us. Because we offered it to you. That's why, Krishna, we are in a big problem. What we should do? There is no way to go back to our house. You know why? Because when we left our house, we did the sankalpa who did the sankalpa will never go back there. Deyanta Chutavata. Our ultimate destination is you. Poti Shutanayo Bhatriban Oti Bilanghya Deyanta Chutavata. We left everyone and we took the sankalpa vow that we'll never accept them. We'll never go back to our house. So Krishna, we are here and we close that door for us to go back to our house. But we are not saying that we are offering our responsibilities to you. Now you have to take care of us. No. It depends on your desire. If you don't want to accept, so Krishna can go, no problem. This forest is for our house. We can live all our life, remaining life here in this forest. So then, when Krishna examined their heart and he was sure about their heart, then Krishna accepted them for Ras Leela. Then he decorated. He was surprised by their decoration. Krishna was surprised. Hey, how you decorated yourself? So before Ras Leela, I have to decorate you. Because the Ras Leela, this Leela will be the crown jewel of all Leela. The most highest. That's why. Now, I want to decorate all the Brajbadhus and Brajgopis. So Krishna, he started to decorate them. Why he was surprised? What was their decoration? Why Krishna was surprised to look at them? Tomorrow, devotees, tomorrow we'll listen. Tomorrow we'll listen why Krishna was surprised. What was their decoration? Then we'll listen about this. Ramananda Roy, he quotes something here from Samvad Bhagavat, from Ras Leela, which is very special. What is that? Will continue tomorrow. And from 5:30, we'll start that lecture of Uddhava Sandesh in Bengali, but not from Facebook, from YouTube channel. So please subscribe that channel, YouTube channel. Maybe after this lecture, you will get that link. So please subscribe. For today, I'm little bit busy. So little bit I have to check online. Kripa Sindhu, Mohan Chakraborty, Sergei Kumarov, Shruti Dhara, Krishna Priya, Janita to everyone, Sarojini Devidasi, Opu Das, Krishna Dasi, Manavendra Khate, Nitesh Rana, Bilas Paltushar, Anjana Datta, Janitai to everyone. Janitai Dauji. Janitai Shudevi. Janitai Manoj Kanti Ghosh. Sorry, today I cannot follow the question. Maybe next days I'll answer. Dipayan Ghosh, Monica Vishwas, Nishtudev, Rupam Das, Tota Gopinath Das, Anandamai, Ya Shaha, Anjan Dev, Harikatha Prachar Vyas Dev, Narasingha Vilas Das, Purnima Chaudhuri, Prashanta Ghosh, okay, Prashanta Ghosh, I'll give you a pranam to my brother, my elder brother, Prabhupada Goswami, Vikas Shaha, Chitralekha Dashi, Janitai. How do we cultivate proper mood in the service of Sri Guru? I'll continue answer next days. Monika Vishwas, Krishna Dashi, Karuna Dugat, Janitai Govardhan, Ishwar Puridas, Alati Priya, Deva Pranadas, Sharmishta Roy, Mandira Chaudhary, Dujjay Shaha. Yes, Krishna Dashi, please send me the question to me and I'll continue the answer next days. So, my dear devotees, for today time is over. Janitai Hari Bol.